lost in the Lone Star land, with boots on my feet and dreams in my hand. A little sassy but a whole lot of grace. You'll see that fire when you look in my face. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. Barbecue smoke, Friday night lights, cheering for the Astros under Texas skies. A little bit stubborn, a whole lot of charm. This big old heart will keep you warm. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. Barbecue smoke, Friday night lights, cheering for the Astros under Texas skies. A little bit stubborn, a whole lot of charm. This big old heart will keep you warm. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. From the blue bonnet fields to the city streets, every step I take feels like home to me. With a little sass and a lot of pride, this Texas girl's got nothing to hide. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. Gummy shoe prints, laid them down the street. Chocolate wrappers hiding secrets sweet. They don't miss a beat, they've got a knack. With licorice ropes pulling answers back. Twist the wrapper to reveal the truth. A sticky web spun by a candy slough. No sour lies can escape the grip. These lollipops always crack the whip.
Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing? I hope everybody's having a really great day today. Happy Friday. Yeehaw! Time to start the weekend. Thanks for being here right now with us. I really appreciate y'all so much. Let me get ready here and say hello to Miss Daisy Dukes. Thank you for coming in and becoming a member. I'll play your song for you here in just a second. Hello, Miss Rhonda and Cinderella. Hey, Kathy. Let's see who else came in here. YouTuber, how are you doing? Good to have you. Hey, Charlene. Good to have you with us. Patty, how are you doing, Patty? Good to have you. Teresa, hello there. Hello, Miss Kelly East. How you doing? Hope everybody's having a good day so far. Hey, Retha Bell, how are you doing? Well, hello, Lizzie Carter. How are you? Are you a bad person? Nobody's a bad person. Jen in Georgia, how are you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you. Hope you're well. Hey, Mama. How about you? You doing good? Let's see. Anybody else sneak up in here? Lisa King, how are you? Good to have you. Hello, Retha Bell. Hope you are doing good. Find Summer's Truth. You're in the bushes listening. Well, thank you for listening to us. We appreciate you. Good to have everybody, guys. Thank y'all so much. And we're going to go ahead and play a song for Daisy Dukes, even though I believe she's been a member for a while, but welcome to the South. Welcome. Welcome to the South. We break that good stuff out. We got enough to go around. So can I get a right and get down? Welcome to the South. Hello to everybody coming in. Thank you for being a member. Our beautiful Daisy Dukes. We love you. Guys, I can't believe it's Friday already. And oh my gosh, it is so hot here. Oh, I wish I could play a song, but I would end up getting copyright struck. That one I'm pretty safe on. So that's why we played that clip. But yeah, it's hot in Texas, y'all. Whew. Steamy hot. Look at our girl coming in gifting a membership. If you were the lucky person that got gifted that membership, please tell our beautiful Daisy Dukes thank you so much for that. And Mama, look at her coming in, being a member for 4 months. We love you for keeping Sebastian going. Oh, y'all make it easy. So easy. Thank you to both of y'all. Rate that y'all cooled down a little bit. Good. I'm ready. I am so ready. Hey, Sky Maiden, how you doing? Good to have you. Well, guys, we're gonna get started here. Still kind of feeling a little icky, and so we won't be on here too horribly long. But I've got some things I want to talk to you about. I put on here questions. Where's Sebastian? That's our number one question. Always. Where is Sebastian? But in order to figure that out, because no one is going to be grown up enough to step forward and tell us all the things, I have not watched. I think he did one today. I haven't watched it yet. But we got to do something to try to figure out where he went to be able to know where he is, right? So that's our job here. That's what we're doing. We're putting out all kinds of theories, hypotheses, possibilities, whatever you want to call it. We're putting it out there. Now, along the storyline today will be some truth behind it and other things that I'm going to read to you is just opinions of people locally in that area. Now, we all know that not long after Sebastian went missing, the search died down. They scaled back. I think it was day 7, I think it was when they scaled back. Why? Because they weren't finding anything, they just scaled back. Hey, TJ. And so when they got through scaling back and they were still doing some small searches here and there, all of a sudden, boom, they're in a landfill in Kentucky and they're searching in this landfill. Well, we now know about that same time, there was a landfill in Gallatin, Tennessee that was set ablaze. Now, I'm going to read some stuff to you here. And this is in the Gallatin newspaper, the Gallatin Community Newspaper, Gallatin News. This was on August the 7th of 2024. Hey, Wild Wolf. It says, no injuries were reported in a fire that broke out Sunday at the Sumner County Resource Authority. The facility is closed until further notice. Fire crews were dispatched to the waste transfer facility on Rappahannock Wire Road in Gallatin at around 9:40 a.m. after receiving a call that a building was on fire in the Airport Road area. Police Chief Jeff Beeman said all 7 of the city's on-duty fire companies responded to the blaze with assistance from the Hendersonville Fire Department, the Gallatin Volunteer Fire Department, and the number 1 Volunteer Fire Department. A total of 55 personnel responded to that landfill that was on fire. Let's see here. That area was well involved with fire, he said, adding that it took firefighters 10 hours to control the blaze and another 2 or 3 hours to combat the hot spots. Part of that is when you put one layer out, there are still 3 or 4 layers still burning underneath. And he also said that the fire marshal's office conducted a preliminary investigation on Sunday and was expected to review the security footage to get a better idea of where and how the fire started. Are y'all ready for this one? Foul play is not suspected. Then he goes on to talk about the recycling materials, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I'm reading that to you because I've come across this Reddit article. And then I got to looking into some more articles that are in. Yeah, TJ. It just miraculously combusted into that huge fire, because I guess that's what fires do. But there was a Reddit page talking about the Proudfoot's Christopher's family money. This was written 5 months ago in that Reddit chat there, and it is from a local person. It said, absolutely they do. I agree 100. And Danny Guy owns second generation construction company. They build $1 million mansions. And his aunt, Kathy Bowersox, Mr. Chris's mommy, is a realtor who sells these mansions. Also, she could be gifting them to Sumner County Sheriff's Department and TBI. That needs to be checked into, in my opinion. Guys, I'm not making this up. These are words that were put down in Reddit 5 months ago. You ready for this? This person goes on to continue. Also, the suspicious landfill fire next to second generation construction company after Sebastian went missing. That is one of the landfills that was searched. Kathy Bowersox is also office manager and on the board of directors. I don't guess the person writing this quite realized that she is part owner as well. Ready? Here we go. She was there in the office when the landfill caught fire. What? Let me read that again. She was there in the office when the landfill caught fire. This is from somebody who lives local, somebody who knows. Holly, thank you as always. You are so kind and sweet to us here. Thank you for that. Here's your little happy dance. Thank you, Holly. You're so sweet. I love you. So, yeah, guys, she just happened to be sitting in the office right there. My goodness. We were told she was selling a house and wasn't in the area. Now, this person goes to say, it is my opinion that the whole family is involved, all in one cover up of what was done to and with Sebastian Rogers. The mysterious car that was caught on video parked on Stafford Court at 3:10 a.m. in the neighbor's surveillance camera footage could have been Danny Guy's or belonged to the Proudfoots. Now, Danny Guy is Christopher's cousin. They call him Big D. I believe that Sebastian was drugged by Katie, carried out to the car by Katie and Chris, and Terry B. Also, Danny G. and Chris drove somewhere, disposed of the body and the evidence, probably to second generation construction. Then they threw away clothes, shoes, evidence in the landfill, and maybe buried Sebastian on the property of second generation construction and then poured a slab of concrete over him. That is pure speculation on my part, all from my mind, my thoughts, all allegedly and in my opinion. Kudos to this person for putting it in writing. Hello to everybody. Come on in, y'all. Have a seat. So then I got to looking into a few others that I knew and recognized the screen name from being local. I think you'll enjoy this little tidbit. Right, Jen? Another coincidence? What? Oh my gosh. Now, this is from another local. Chris's extended family and stepfather's family have real money and likely some influence. His uncle, who is Bryant Guy, owns a construction company, and his stepfather's family owns a regional conglomerate construction and energy companies. A member of his stepfather's extended family ran for Congress. Chris's mother owns a mid-sized rental property portfolio. Folks, what that means is not that she's a real estate attorney. She owns a mid-size rental properties, 75 units. It's not likely that CP and KP are paying off LE. It is more likely that Sumner County Sheriff with fewer than 200 residents is not set up, trained, or funded. And then it goes on to say other things about stuff we really know. Now, here's two more that are connected to that area. From what I have gathered, Chris and Sheriff Craddock went to school together, so they have history, if that's true. Also, over the Sumner County, our beloved Sheriff Sonny Weatherford died suddenly due to severe head trauma from a fall. Folks, we just read the whole story about that sheriff where it said he had a heart attack and died. They can't even keep all their stories straight because this what I just read is exactly what I heard. Now, listen to this part. Also, Hendersonville Police Chief Miller also retired over the summer. Coincidence? Also, if you listen to Chris's ex-wife, Nina, and her experiences with the Proudfoot Bower Sox and how Sumner County Sheriff's Department turned her away when she needed help. They are true evil and vile humans. So that's a local. You ready for this one? Says and this is another local, do your research and dig a little deeper on political acquaintances of the Bower Sox and Proudfoots. Queen Evil is in a lot of city decisions. ... Dig deeper. So I thought y'all would enjoy hearing some of the conversations that are being had over there on Reddit. And we just spoke about, oh, mommy, her little business she's got going there. So let me share something real interesting here. Does everybody read that top line up there? Kathy Guy, Platinum Realty Partners. She ain't a guy no more. That sounded funny. But she's not a guy. She's a Bower Sox. Not a guy anymore. That's her maiden name. She has changed her name. This was current and up to date. And at about 10:30 last night when I took this screenshot, they were closed and they opened at 9 a.m. Friday. 9 a.m. this morning, this business, Kathy Guy, was open. So, I mean, how far do we have to keep going to expose these people and their cover ups and all the stupid things that they're saying? Um, Retha, I would bet it's probably a lake because at kind of midway in that window, you can see the green grass part. Now, I want to talk to you about something else. Yesterday, there was a comment made. Um, our Kiki made it. Kiki 2025 True Crime made this comment. And let me see here. Hang on, guys. I'll drop that link for you here in just a second. I want to get this, so I got it read. She said, "Have you seen the box at the end of the driveway on Google now?" So I went to Google. This is right past their house, all the way down the street. No white boxes. Oh, let me go back. There's no white boxes that I can found. And when I zoomed in, this was a bag. And it looked probably like it had a pair of hedge trimmers or something sticking out of it. They were probably going to work on that tree. But that was just a little sack. But you see the mailboxes every which way. No little white boxes at all. Nothing that would look like this. Not at all, folks. Not at all. See that white box? Right towards the end of their driveway, just on the other side of the driveway, right past the mailbox. I mean, going back up the other way towards Kellen, there's no white boxes in those yards either. The first one we showed, no white boxes anywhere. I zoomed in hard too, looked it all up and down, all over the place. And guess what? Katie and Chris has this white box here. Wonder how long that's been there. I wonder if that could have something to do with their walkie talkie type of things. I don't know. Very, very interesting if you ask me. But I wanted to show y'all that. Now, here's the last part that I'm going to share with you, and then we're just going to kind of talk and see what answers we can come up with for y'all's questions. This is the last flyer that At Night and Dog had put out, okay? Have you seen me? $500,000 reward. There's Dog's number down there. Read through all the fine print. There is another flyer that is put out, and I have no clue who did it or anything, but it does mention calling the American Embassy should you be in another country. Then I heard something mentioned, something like this. Can you see this? Proudfoot's Home Hardware Building Center. Proud. It's legit. It's completely 100% legit. But folks, guess what? They're in Canada. They're in Canada. There are several of those in Canada. I mean, come on. Wow. Talk about over state lines, over national borders. Retha, I did look. There were no white boxes at any house on that street except for theirs. So, yeah, we're talking about Canada, where you couldn't just go call the police up or whatever. You couldn't just go in there and start doing things and looking yourself. You would definitely have to reach out to the American embassy in Canada because you're in a whole different country. So you got a missing child. There's already been talk about him being in another country on a ransom demand that happened. And guys, you got John and Joe Proudfoot over there in Canada running the Proudfoot's home hardware building centers. That doesn't make you go, you ready for this one? And this is it, folks. Grand finale. Oh, wrong one. Oh, man, I didn't put it on there. Hold on. Hold on. Let me do it. Daggum, I can't believe I screwed that up. So let me find it and I will put it up for you. I gotta figure out where it's at. Is it on my phone? But yeah, this right here, does that make anybody kind of scratch your head and say, what? What are you talking about? Because, oh my gosh, made me kind of scratch my head. Let's see, was it here? Dadgummit. Now I gotta figure out. Oh, I know where I can get it. Hang tight. I know where I can get it. I sent it to somebody last night. I thought I did. No, I guess I didn't. Okay. Let me see if I can find it on here real quick. I'm so sorry. Okay. Now I'm just going to share my screen and show it to y'all this way. Let me get this off of here. Sorry for that, guys. I thought I had it loaded. My bad. But you're going to fall in love with this one. I promise. Promise. If you do not have eBay before I show all this, you may want to rush and hurry and get you an account before eBay gets overloaded with orders on this specialty hardcover book. Can you see this one right here where I got I'm just scrolling around right here. It says Woodworking Tools by Proudfoot and Walker, a clean hardcover book in nearly new condition. You ready for this? Signed by Christopher Proudfoot. Copyright 1984. 160 pages. All you got to do to get a signed copy by Christopher Proudfoot is maybe possibly to pay $21 and receive this book. I mean, how, what? When I saw that, I was just like, oh my God. Yes, yes, Sky Maiden. He is one of the owners. And there is another one by the name, um, they have Jim, Joe, and John. I thought I mentioned Jim a while ago as well. And all their last names are Proudfoot. So, Nova Scotia, Stellarion, and I forget the other place. There was the three of them. Yes, Holly. Even if you remember, we listened to Reverend Donna the other day. She mentioned woodworking, building things, working with your hands. So each person, okay, vanilla, perfect. Let me get back over here so I can highlight this comment real quick for y'all to see. Vanilla said, now I gotta get back to it. She said, hi everyone watching on my TV while sewing. Thought I'd comment. Yes, we have home hardware stores located in rural areas. Each person owns their store like a franchise. She said, weird. They are owned by a Proudfoot family. Now, let me make this real crystal clear. I cannot say for 100% fact that they are related to Christopher. But folks, Proudfoot, that's a very unique name. Lady for Justice, look how sweet you are. You were already a member, I thought. But thank you so much for joining the membership with us. We love and appreciate you. Thank you so much. So, anyways, just wanted to show you in case anybody wanted to get on eBay and get the signed copy by Christopher Proudfoot. It will only cost you a little over $20. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I was like, are you kidding me? What in the world are they doing? But yeah, those are the things I wanted to show you. Talk about the white boxes because Kiki brought it up. I had never seen that. That was very interesting. And hang on just a second. Let me get Jen in Georgia. Thank you. She said, you're the best. How sweet. Thank you so much. We love having you here. You've been here 8 months with us. Exciting. Thank you. Thank you. TJ TJ said Amazon has one for $3 by Christopher Proudfoot and Walker. There you go, folks. Just throwing it out there. You know, just like I said yesterday, none of this, I can't prove facts in the lot of this because of the fact that I'm not there. I don't know. Yes, on there's several Chris Proudfoot, and I know of three of them that are actually linked to his name, his address, his what is it, URL, VLP, or VPN, or whatever it's called. But so like yesterday, I'm showing you what Katie did for a living in the Navy, what she was trained to do. And she got in her car that is a completely surrounded by Bluetooth stuff and puts in her earbud. Her phone instantly connects to her car once it's started. She didn't need that earphone. She didn't probably want Sebastian to hear what was being talked about. But if she had one of those radios in her car and one of those cars or one of those white trucks, black trucks, the black car, the gray car, all the ones that continuously went by slow and slower and slower, they had one of those radios in their car, all she'd have to do is listen. She could hear every word. Yeah. But see, I'm wondering though about in the middle of the night putting up the antenna in the big main board to make their signals go way, way, way far, far, far beyond. Jen says my mini Ouija board would be better luck than CP signature. That's funny. Oh, TJ's over here sprinkling holy water. That's funny. That was kind of funny. Anything. But yeah. So if we have a guy that is, well versed in different areas and aspects, his family obviously has connections, they have money, all the things. Do you think it's a possibility that he was taken out of the United States? And if he knew he was in Canada, he wouldn't know his way home. Daisy, thank you for doing another membership. Oh my goodness. If you were that lucky person, please tell her thank you so much because that was so kind and oh so gracious of her. Thank you, girl. We love you. So, anyways, thank you, girl, for that. I love seeing our membership grow. Guys, our next members live, we're going live in the goat pen. Y'all can see all the goats and all the things. Maybe they'll be out playing on their little kids' picnic table. But there is no evidence Sebastian ever left anything behind. There's nothing. He didn't leave a breadcrumb trail. I'm all tongue twisted today. He didn't leave that leaving from his house. He didn't drop little Skittles or M&Ms along the way. Heck, he didn't even have his shoes on, y'all. Looky here. Lady for Justice, you're so kind. Thank you for gifting that membership. If you were the lucky person to get that membership gifted to you, please tell Lady for Justice thank you. Look at us grow, folks. This is amazing. I love it. Thank y'all. So, Sebastian, we can all pretty much guarantee and agree on. The odds of him having left home on his own are next to nothing. Something happening to him, about him, with him, for him, all those kind of things just boost that number up hugely. And to sit here and say, well, we're not going to do much. We're just talking. That's all we can do. Lady for Justice, thank you for being a member for 6 months. She said, we support you, Lolly. We love you so much, girl. Thank you for all you do. I am trying right now, guys, to get into my live. I am posting the iPhone link if anybody would like to have it. I just posted it. I will pin it to the top if I can. There it goes. It will be at the top if anybody needs it at any time during this live. That's the iPhone link where you can join memberships if you need that. And Lady for Justice, so glad you've been with us. So glad. And so my point for today is, hi, Jensen. How are you doing? My point today is, if Sebastian was removed from that home, if there was light activity happening at 3 o'clock in the morning that we're not supposed to be seeing, that we're not supposed to be privy to, whatever you want to call it, to, and then turn around and say, oh, that's irrelevant, it's a trash truck. Be real, folks. Come on. Hi, Tabitha. Thank you. I am feeling better. I really am. But if all of that's happening, and it happened, we know it happened. We saw 32 seconds of it actually happening. We know for a fact that law enforcement went into that backyard at 11 different times. And then we start putting little pieces together. You're hearing, Christopher's mommy's paying for everything they need. Taking out all the things. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm still really sleepy. And then people on the other side are saying, that's a load of crap. Okay. But guess what? That family's got the money to do it. There's probably a huge high chance that there is family members living in Canada. Almost guaranteed. Sky Maiden, thank you for gifting those 5 memberships. Oh, that is so sweet of you. Thank you so much. If y'all were gifted, please make sure to tell Sky Maiden thank you, because that was so precious. So, if we're going to go as far as speculate as to when they got home, or did he not get home, and get all caught up into that, why can't we come over here and speculate on what we're talking about now? There was a landfill search for Sebastian or his items. Okay? That happened. That is truth. Jensen said, what? Just a snippet of Christopher Proudfoot was jailed in 2012 in the UK for stealing nearly £1 million to support his gambling habit of poker. Oh my gosh. He's everywhere, y'all. Ah, they do, Tabitha. They do. I was ready to get out of there when I found that one thread and they knew things, and I thought it would be interesting to read to you guys to hear what some people that are actually local are saying. Those what 3 or 4 that I read was not all in the same group. The first one I read was in a group. I didn't scroll past theirs, but there was another group that had Reddit tagged for them. Yeah, Holly, I'm afraid we're at the point where you probably are. Where was that, Freebird? Where was that at? Jensen said Scotland. Freebird, are you talking about the same? Oh, in Oregon, there's a Christopher Prophet that was 34 years old, was sentenced to 90 days in July. That must have been the one another creator thought was like possibly his son or something. I don't know. I know, right, Sheila? Oh my goodness. But yeah, guys, what could this box, when she told me that, I went and pulled it up. Now, this is standing, if you face there, you're standing in the road, you face the Proudfoot's house, and you turn to your left. That's that cul-de-sac at the end of their house, right past their house. There is not one white box in sight. None at all. And then when you turn the opposite way, going back towards Kellen, and right towards the bottom of that hill, you see the house. That's where the recording was taking place from. There's no white box in their yards right there. None. So somebody help. What is this? What could it be? I thought it was very, very strange. Um, there's another view of it. But from here, if you look and you're going to look towards the left, you're not going to see that box. You don't see that box in any of those houses. And my first thought was, okay, maybe they hadn't got that far down. Well, they didn't get all the way to Katie and Chris's house either, because there's none here as well. And on Google Maps, on Google Earth, I followed that whole entire street. And there's not one house that has the white box like Katie and Chris. So are they still communicating about what they need to do, how they need to do it, when they need to do it, all these things through some form of communication system that Katie and Chris, I believe he's part of it. Do you think they put together a system for something like that to happen, possibly? Oh, yeah, there you go. Freebird says, here we go. But the CP in Clackamas County stole from a commissioner, and Lolly mentioned political connections. There we go. It's just crazy. But no, nobody's ever going to say anything. Yeah, it kind of looked like a white mailbox missing a post. But if you go back and look at it, if you're on your phone, you can touch the screen, the live screen, and you can zoom in on it if you need to. And I tried to get as close as it would let me. But if you notice at the very bottom, it has like little air vent looking things, because anything electronical cannot get too hot. And if heat stayed inside that box, anything wired or remotely Bluetooth wired, it would mess up. Now, before I go any further, do you see the truck? Mr. Chris's truck, right? Everybody see it?